I don't. I want to say I have this one, but maybe I grabbed it by accident. I don't know. Alpha Flight number 20. This just looks like a cover I'm pretty familiar with, so either I have it, or maybe I've just seen it in so many boxes and I never grabbed it, or wasn't in a great enough condition to grab. So, oh no, you know what? I know what it is. I do have this book, but it was a really rough copy. And I was like, you know what? I need to update that copy because it's in really bad shape. And this one doesn't look too bad. This one looks a little, this one definitely looks better than my other one. What am I reading currently? I'm so far behind on my reading. I am reading the new X-Men stuff from Hickman. So I've read all of House of X. I've read all of Powers of X. And now I'm going through all the titles in order, because they list in the back of the issue, you know, the next book you should read. And I'm pretty far behind. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm probably back on... I'm in the issues maybe 3 or 4 of whatever I'm at. I'm not even sure what book I'm on. I have to go and check my list, but I'm really far behind. But all the Hickman stuff is great. I'm trying to tear through it because I want to get to the new stuff, the new X-Men title that just launched. I'm really looking forward to reading that. But I do want to go back and play catch up to get to it. I don't want to read it and then go back and do it. I want to just do it from the beginning. So I'm slowly creeping up and trying to catch up. So that's what I'm reading currently. All right, guys, here we go. This is a nice looking cover. All New Wolverine number 4, X-23, and Doctor Strange. How long have I been collecting? I have been collecting since I was maybe 12 or 13. So it's been, oh God, 25 years, 30 years. Maybe 32 years, maybe. Yeah, I've been collecting a long time. And I did take a period off when my kids were born. I maybe took about 7 years off. A lot of the stuff that I'm getting now in these online auctions, I like to hit 50-cent bins and dollar bins. I'm actually going back and filling in all the holes of all the stuff that I missed out in that 7-year break, if you will. So I don't remember, where did I leave off? Where was I at? They hadn't started that new Uncanny X-Men run yet. It was even before that. So 2011 was when I took my break. So everything from 2011 to 2019, so that 7-8 year gap, I missed out on a lot of stuff, and now I'm going back and I'm playing catch up. Okay, I try to catch up too. It's not easy. I'm going to tell you. I love the hunt. I love the chase. I love the bargain. I'm a 50-cent book all day. I mean, they got to be in decent shape if they're going to go in my collection. But I will hunt through boxes. I like these. I discovered auctions, which is what I'm opening tonight. I discovered auctions during the pandemic. Couldn't go out to comic book stores, couldn't leave the house, so I was like, I need to find a new way to get comic books. And I was using eBay, but that was for the higher end stuff. And then one night I was just on a Facebook group page, and I saw someone posted an invite to an online auction, and I went and I checked it out, and I was like, this is fantastic. It was a very small auction. It was 221 Comics. Check him out if you get a chance. 221. The guy does a great show, but when he started out, he was only showing off maybe 8 books at a time, and he had so many great books that I needed, so I got really into buying from him. And then I stumbled upon Clobberin Time Collectibles, and I really enjoyed the way he did the show. He didn't use a board. He literally showed every issue. Told you, he broke his books down by price, so he did all his $10 books, he did all his $8 books, right on down the line. And yeah, he had again a lot of stuff that I needed, so I jumped right in, and I started ordering a lot of stuff during the pandemic. And even now that the pandemic's over, I'm still doing the online auctions because it's just great to be able to hang out. I sit in my bed, I got my phone, and I'm watching TV, and I got him going in the background, and I can just order stuff that I need. And sometimes he comes out with some real gems, and sometimes I'll be just like, oh, I like that cover, and I'll grab that. You love my finds from the bargain bins. I'm gonna tell you, again, I love the hunt, and I have a list. I've posted my list once before. I'm gonna post my list again. It's like I try to stick to the list because that's the stuff I need to finish my runs. But every once in a while, when I hit those 50-cent bins, man, I can't help myself. Sometimes it introduces me to new books, stuff I've never seen before, and I'd probably be interested in reading. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a few of these. But yeah, definitely, I love the hunt, and I love showing off what I get. That's the best part for me. I bought this new thing. It goes around my neck, and it'll hold the phone. So when I'm actually going through the bins, I can record firsthand, or even go live. I'm thinking of even trying it live. You guys watching exactly what I'm doing in the moment, so you're hearing my reaction when I find the book I need, or if I pull a book and I'm like, oh, this is great, or oh, this is new, or oh, this should be in better shape, and I end up leaving it behind. Yeah, you guys will be able to see that firsthand, which will be really cool. What major keys do I have? I've been looking into it more because you're not the first person who's asked me that. The ones I can think of off the top of my head, I had the first appearance of X-23 in her NYX book, which I think is issue 4 of NYX. I have that book. If I have to guess, that's probably my biggest key is that book. But now that I'm looking through and I'm checking out, I can't remember the app I'm using. There's an app that's kind of telling me what some of the good books are. I'm starting to notice that I have more keys than I realized. I have some X-Men books that are pretty high now. I noticed the other day. Oh God, what was it? There's one of them. So it's a Deadpool Merc with a mouth. I don't know the issue number off the top of my head. I think last I saw it was going for like $85. It's got the female Taskmaster on the cover, and I'm assuming because Taskmaster's big right now because of Black Widow, the female version in this Deadpool comic is really jacking up the price on that one. So that's a key I have now too. I don't know the number of the issue, but it's got the female Taskmaster on it. And I definitely have some other major keys. I'm gonna have to do like a video of just what I have for keys, because I don't even have them like labeled. I should probably put a sticker on them or something just so I know that they're keys. All right, let's get back into some books here. I got Wolverine #1, whatever this version is. I want to say it's volume 6 or 7, maybe volume 5. I know 5 and 6 or 6 and 7, whichever one's going on right. Not the current one, but the 2 before it. Those are the ones I'm playing catch up on, trying to get those. And we have All New Wolverine #3. That's pretty cool. All New Wolverine #3. Again, just trying to fill some holes. I probably had a couple of these, realized I was missing the rest, and then I started going back and looking for them. Wolverine #3. I think this is from that series as well. That's a cool book. Oh, here we go. What is this? So I got Alpha. This has pretty decent shape. I got Alpha Flight #19. And on the back, actually it says right here, introducing Talisman. This is apparently the first appearance of Talisman from Alpha Flight. Pretty cool. First appearance. Nice. Oh, yeah, all right. So this one definitely fills a run for me. So this is the last book I needed in the Major X. Actually, no, it's not true. I need Major X #0. I need that one as well. I didn't even realize there was a 0 till recently. So this is Major X #4. That finishes the run with the exception of the #0, which I need to get. What comic run should I start to read? Read what you like. If you like Marvel and you like the Avengers, read the Avengers. If you like X-Men, read X-Men. The way I got started, I think some of the first comics I bought was like Ghost Rider. I liked Ghost Rider. I picked up an issue of it. Thought he looked really cool. I read that book. Then I got I got the next issue. And X Factor made an appearance in that book, and that actually introduced me to the X-Men. So by reading the Ghost Rider book, which had X Factor in it, that got me interested in those characters. So I started, seeking out their books. And then the Infinity Gauntlet happened, and that had all these superheroes. Of course, the X-Men were in that. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get that as well. And that just introduced me to all the characters. I started reading Silver Surfer. I was reading the X-Men. I was reading X Factor. I was reading, who else was in there? There was a couple other introductions for me that I was able to go out and read. So that's, read what you like. If you like Iron Man, read Iron Man. If you like, if you like DC, go read DC, Batman, Superman. Oh, there's so many great characters over there as well. I'm not a DC guy myself, but definitely there's a lot of really good material out there. Even independent books. When I did my last live show, I got a whole box of these indie comics, and I would never really think to go and get indie comics unless, somebody had talked about it. I know the big popular ones. But yeah, not something I would have thought, hey, let me get my hands on these. But now that I have them and I can read them, they're really interesting. The artwork is really cool. The stories are really neat. And there's just so many good things out there that you can read. Just whatever you like, read. That's what you should read. Definitely. And if you can't get it in comic book form, get it in a trade. I get a bunch of trades. I went back. A lot of stores will sell trades really cheap. Pick up a $5 trade of a book. There's like 6 issues in there. Find your characters that way. One book might introduce you to some new characters, and you can just go from there. All right, guys, I got another nice book here. We got Alpha Flight number 5. I think I actually picked this up recently at a store. I didn't realize this was something I had already bought, but it's the Puck issue, and I recognize this, so I think I just picked that up recently. I have to go. Hey, you too. Thank you for stopping by, Weirdo. 0292. Have a good night, man. All right, here we go. Now, this one I remember getting.